Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Tuesday, the 16th of September. The Prime Minister is defending not telling New Zealanders what the government's stance on Palestine is before a crucial UN meeting. Cabinets met on the issue ahead of the United Nations Leaders Summit next week in New York. The government previously said a decision on recognising a Palestinian state is a matter of when, not if. Chris Luxon says there's always been strong views on the issue and says New Zealand's in talks with other world leaders.
Cabinet will make a full and final decision very close to when the Minister announces our position, and I think that's the appropriate way for us to do it.
Australia, the UK and France have all announced they'll recognise a Palestinian state at the summit. Te Pāti Māori's president has echoed controversial comments from Under Fire MP Takuta Ferris. Ferris posted a photo of Labour volunteers stating their ethnicities and wrote that they were campaigning to take a Māori seat from Māori in the Tamaki Makaurau by-election. The party apologised, but Ferris stood by his comments in another social media video last week. John Tamahiri told Radio Wātea the comments were too aggressive, but he agreed with the point.
What Takuta said in substance was right. It is wrong for other folk to politic in Māori seats because I don't go over to their country like the British Raj and destroy India.
A marketing expert says other tinned products could soon be affected following news that Watties is ending some peach supply contracts. The Hastings-based company says demand for New Zealand-grown canned peaches has declined over recent years. Massey University professor Bodo Lang believes Watties is struggling to compete with imported alternatives.
They come from countries that are known for very low prices, and that's what many consumers and businesses respond to. So we're very responsive to price.
Ministers are confident a newly announced Commerce Act changes will work in favour of small businesses. The government's shaking up the Act through measures such as a Commerce Commission restructure and clarifying merger rules. Economic Growth Minister Nicola Willis says this is the government saying yes to competition, which will help many small firms.
The thing they fear is their larger competitor getting so much market power that they can't actually get a fair suck at the sav.
Willis says acquisition will only be prevented if it's a detriment to competition. The boss of Eden Park can't see the problem with changing the rules at the Auckland Stadium. RMA Minister Chris Bishop's leading an investigation into local rules impacting the number of concerts and sporting events that can be held and how long they can run for. The stadium currently also can't host more than 2,000 people for conferences. Eden Park CEO Nick Sortner says he doesn't see any risk in making changes.
When you look at the local businesses, over 90% of our residents support additional activity at Eden Park.
To sport, Netball New Zealand Board Chair Matt Winneray claims that stood-down coach Dame Nolene Taurua was aware of the investigation into the Silver Ferns environment, despite reports to the contrary. The Knights have appointed Justin Holbrook as their next NRL league coach. Former Wallabies mentor Michael Cheika is a favourite to replace him as an assistant at the Roosters. And French flanker Axel Bertomu has copped a 12-week suspension after chomping the arm of an Irish opponent during their quarter-final win at the Rugby World Cup in Exeter. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.